Welcome everyone, my name is Estella, and we're playing more Tangle Tower! Last time we talked to everybody on the left side of the house, so all of the fellows. Let me pull up the map actually. So we talked to everybody over here, we talked to everybody outside, and we explored these rooms. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We're gonna go back to the Grand Hall. Right here, okay. We have a couple puzzles that we need to solve. We still have not figured out, let's see, the harp statue, we haven't found that. We haven't found the other half of this opened letter. There was like a code on it. Somebody took the code and tossed the rest. And then, let me see here. Oh, we don't know how to open the secret diary. And, let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, it's not on here, but Fitz's room has a door that we can open, and we need the key to that as well. So, but for now, let's proceed up to the other side of the house. There's Poppy. Hello. Ooh, this looks important.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
They are pretty. I like them. What's this guy? It looks like the fish guy from
It's playing a little trumpet.
From the fountain.
While it is the music room, he's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Oh. A shiny. It does look like the fish guy from that has the harp in the square. A shining statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable... Oh my goodness. Sorry. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Inside the horn and on the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. So the gramophone was also cracked like this. Let me see if I can examine this. No, nothing relevant. Okay.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
Yeah. The sheets?
Alright, you got your wish.
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion.
Candles?
1 old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Yeah. No, it's cozy though. I know it's a fire hazard. Oh, that's a tentacle.
There's a faded mural on the wall.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
You still don't know, do you?
No.
It's pretty, but I was looking at this, like, tentacle picture. Interesting. Piano.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted. It's a globe.
For globing.
Alright. Poppy. Oh my. Spooky
Are you
face.
a ghost?
Sally! That's rude!
Okay, you
Well,
can
she
see
is
her,
a
okay.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
What's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer.
Oh, the bow on her
I'm a
dress, I love
pianist.
that.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
So she must have made the tape for Freya. The pink tape.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Ooh,
Do you
bad
get
blood.
on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last
She
year.
calls her Fifi as
Do
well.
people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi, things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
She's valid for that. Alright,
3.5
what happened?
hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5.
That's a
Does
lot.
that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs
Interesting.
and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
Oh.
No, Fitz came outside after a while.
Yeah, because he has access to
His
that
room's
room
on
as
the
well.
other
That's
side.
the secret
He's
room.
been teaching me about flowers.
Or it's the locked
So,
room.
did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Before we get your statement, let's ask you about yourself first.
That's me. I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always thought that would be kind of cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Her character design really reminds me of what's her name? From Disenchanted, the Queen. Like her character design reminds me of that. I like it a lot.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is
She's
slow.
gonna give us poetry.
Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Okay.
Between the lips
Oh my god.
a silver
I am
spoon,
gonna get
a story written
poetry
all
for
too
everyone.
soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
Interesting.
Foregone drifter, holding fast, days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender, accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom some four walls make around a room?
Interesting. Freya?
Hard of head, but free of mind, unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
So, Freya wanted to leave. Did she not leave because of Poppy and Fifi? Or because of Fifi specifically? Because it sounded like Fifi was really close with Freya when she talked about her.
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
Okay.
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Ooh, so perhaps maybe what Hawkshaw's deal is, it's possible she could have orchestrated something that may have caused Freya's death, or may have caused it more difficult to know who killed her, out of her own desire to find something here. Possibly. It's just a theory.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Later, I actually forgot to get her statement. Statement, please. Thank
Fitz
you.
and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, So we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there. So I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside.
Okay, that's accurate. He did
Freya
kick down the
was
door.
lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her.
Felix said that somebody
Eventually,
left.
she let me in. The lights
And
were
then he
off,
saw Poppy. So
but
who
I could
left?
see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
So Felix said somebody left, and then when he stepped out to see what was going on, he saw Poppy rushing out. Maybe Fifi killed her for some reason or another. We don't know. Could have been like a jealousy or like an act of like she didn't want Freya to leave, but Freya was going to leave anyway, and so she killed her to like, I guess, prevent that from happening. But then there's also, because Fifi is also Flora's daughter, and so Flora being quiet about it could just be her protecting Fifi. And then also Fifi trying to do this experiment is also weird. But, actually, let's see. Can I ask about
Oh,
this?
you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess.
She's been
But
studying
kind of
plants?
unsettling with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
Okay, no notes about the plant then. How about the horn
Don't
statue?
look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes.
Who?
I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Interesting. Freya's
Hey.
drawings.
That's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
Know anything about
What
this?
do you make of the statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Weird.
Interesting. I didn't realize that. Okay. She makes a point though. Okay, what about the letter?
Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying to manipulate you?
What about the
It was my
gramophone?
mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Okay. Oh, this.
Does
You must
this
have made
belong
this.
to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Oh, okay. So somebody else has been touching the piano. Maybe whoever gave Freya this tape? Interesting. I don't know if I should
Is
ask
that
about this.
Fifi's diary? I'm sure I've seen it in her room before.
That's where we found it.
Have you ever read it? Do you know what's written in there?
Nope. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate me invading her privacy.
I thought you and Fifi were close friends.
Yeah, we are. It's just Fifi's gotten kinda impatient with me recently.
Do you
Oh.
know why?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure she'd
Impatient.
tell you if you asked.
Oh, she would. She'd give it to me straight. Probably why I've been avoiding it.
Okay, what about the portrait?
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
What about this damage
This
tape?
is mine.
Oh, it is hers.
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
Huh. Okay, so Freya recorded on it because we heard singing.
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable. Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do.
Let's see. What about the trowel?
Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah. I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Never seen him use it.
It does seem a bit ornate. Interesting. Freya's paints.
Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Yeah.
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
Yeah. The bird
That
book.
belongs to Flora, I think.
Oh, okay. Quick. Okay, what about
Whose
these?
paints are those?
They belong to Felix, I think.
But they don't, though.
Is that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly?
Oh. How nice.
Okay, what about this?
What was inside?
Nothing.
Huh.
Interesting. What about this?
I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Oh.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes.
That's a way to put it, if you think about, like, the knife. Perhaps the knife... I don't know. Interesting. Okay.
There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole thing is just a little too... peaceful.
So she died too quickly to, like, try and, like,
So there are
stop the
two
wound.
families living in Tangle
Touch the
Tower?
wound.
3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora is a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So the fellows and the pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Oof. Okay, so we asked her about everything, which I kind of forgotten to, like, ask people about
Is that
things
supposed
last
to be
time.
Flora?
Oh, no, I meant to...
Possibly.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. I think this is the most... Can I click on this?
Smells like a forest in here.
Can't be good for the piano if it's, like, humid. Those plants and stuff. Okay. Now we can proceed up to this room. Hello! Oh, pretty, pretty little birdies.
They're bird cages. But the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
Pretty butterfly.
Check out that butterfly.
Got spooky eyeballs.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
Oh.
What's with those little windows down there?
I think they're there for draining rainwater.
Oh,
Lots of birdies.
bird diagrams. Hand painted.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
That looks like the plant. The plant is the key. Okay,
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
fair enough.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
Oh my god, hilarious. Okay. Bird cage.
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Yes. 3 brightly colored birds in a heavy ornate cage. Heck yeah. Hi.
Oh, just beautiful.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Yeah, you can see her. Okay,
Is
she's
that
got a
short for
bird on her
Penelope?
head.
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright.
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go,
I love her.
always
She,
find
I think she's one of my
myself
favorites so
coming
far.
home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him. Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really
Fitz is
the
your
traveling type,
fiancé?
you see.
Fitz Fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
Interesting. Interesting. Tell me about yesterday.
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day. Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No.
Yeah,
Early
because she came
afternoon,
from the other side of the
back
house.
inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Suddenly.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
No. She seems sweet. Sweeter than I expected her to be. Okay, tell me about
She
Fifi.
mostly ignores me if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. I mean, well, you don't need to.
No, no. It's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
She knows where she's at. She knows.
Isn't he
She knows what she's
strapping?
about.
He is big.
And so brooding.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input. Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Hmm.
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Oh,
Why would
interesting.
Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
What did she start, though? I want to know.
Oh, she's beautiful. Who is she? Wait. Is that me? She'd sit in the aviary first thing in the morning and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting.
Aw,
All the birds from a single spring,
that's cute.
their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel
Hmm.
like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her. But she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Aw. So they weren't necessarily like close, but she has like a particular admiration for Freya, and Freya was just a kind person, it sounds like.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
He kind of seems like when we talk to him, actually.
A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told.
Oh.
Studied them professionally
That's
at
why
one
she keeps the
point.
plant up
I think
there?
her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
Ouchies. Ouchies. Alright, what about
She's
her?
a most unsavory little...
Oh,
She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part?
I could see that.
The giant bird arms or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did
So
you
now we know who
not
called
that?
her. Haha, ha 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 ha. Okay. Items.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
Lovely names.
I've already forgotten all three of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Ah, yes,
Glad
that
we
makes it so
cleared
clear to
that
me.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? It's just my hat. It doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
Who's a fake bird or a bird that you consider as a hat? Okay. Let's see, the painting.
I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her. How terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3 different pinks. Scene.
Fair enough.
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
It's a cute
Not
photo.
sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime
have you
before
been?
Fiona settled on her current style.
How long have you been a part of the family, or living here at least?
Oh, did Fit show you that?
Not exactly.
Hmm.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, a secret diary.
Do you know how to open it? Can we
That's
open
our
it?
guess, too.
Excellent.
Oh.
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
Ooh, so is there like something between Fitz and Poppy? Are they all related? No, they're not all related. But,
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's
so
cute.
you've been around for a long
Oh
time.
yes,
then.
adorable. Oh, that's rather sad. Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
The damage tape.
Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it.
Okay, what about the potted fruit?
Delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Do you know
Inedible,
anything
too,
about it?
I think.
Yes. At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look.
Okay, so you don't actually know.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one, well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not
Ah.
extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one.
Oh, oops, I accidentally paused it.
The very last.
Oh.
So when did it pass? Did it pass? Interesting.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
She sounds like she was maybe having nightmares?
I don't know what that is.
We should ask Fifi about this lens.
Freya doesn't take very good care of her paints, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities.
That's different than what Poppy said.
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
Okay, what about the harp statue?
I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though.
What about the horn
Haven't
statue?
seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Okay, is that everything? Oh, the paintings.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it? Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me.
Ooh.
Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist.
That is rude.
You know, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that.
Not to you?
Try living in it for 20 years.
20
The
years.
machine wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that.
Oof.
But no, Any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
Oh.
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Okay, so she has beef with Poppy for that reason? Can we ask her about everybody? Okay, statement, please.
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom.
Yeah, he came out of Fitz's
Looked rather
bedroom.
lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Okay. Interesting.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
I want to look at the map first. Is her room right across? Yeah, it is. Okay. I guess we just continue to make our way up then. We might go back to Hawkshaw after we're done with all of these rooms.
A little tea set. Looks recently used.
This is
One
so
of
cute.
the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Oh, this is so cute. I want a room like this.
Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them.
She did say she likes to travel.
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
Ooh.
Nope. They're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Swap the positions of 7 birds. Do we know what we need to...
Nope.
There must be some logic to how the birds are arranged. Something to do with those white lines.
Oh, okay. Wait. The white lines... The white lines... This one meets it, exactly. So perhaps... Let's see here. The lines...
Nothing.
I think the birds are related to each other.
Can I reset?
Reset the puzzle?
Yes, reset the puzzle. So perhaps... Perhaps it's based on who's looking? No, that couldn't be right.
I guess
It's a family tree. The colors and eyes combine as they go down the family line.
Oh, wait. The colors and eyes
You
combine?
need to start with blue and yellow at the top.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Blue. Doesn't matter. Blue and yellow. Make green. And then... Ooh. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to think. Red and green would make the brown. And this one? Like that?
That's the one.
Yes, okay.
Hey, not bad.
Once I knew the colors, that worked for me.
Did the door open? What's in there?
Let's find out. Now I'll get what? Ooh. Red piece of paper crumpled into a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. A message is angrily scrawled on the paper, and now I'll get her. Ooh. The flower.
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
Interesting. A brightly colored flower with an unusual shape. It looks very healthy and well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh and moist. It's also an unusual blue color. Okay. We can go back and ask her about these things. What about the tree?
Looks like nature invited itself in. Rude.
The bed? Ooh, a book on the bed.
A little bedtime reading?
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and
What?
this one appears to be both.
Nice.
The hat?
Ever get the feeling you're being watched?
The mannequins don't have eyes, though.
That's not a comforting sentence.
The bird cages?
This is the fanciest room so far.
Too fancy.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
The little tiny bird cage?
This is the fancy.
Okay.
What does
I
that
don't know.
Okay, what about the bird diagrams?
That bed. It's like something from a fairy tale.
Does it feel warm over here, or is it just me?
No, you're right. Maybe the bed has some kind of heater.
It's not coming from the bed. It's coming from the wall.
Oh. Interesting.
That bed.
Does it feel warm?
No, you're
It's
right.
not coming from the bed.
Interesting. Okay. Now that we have those things, let's ask Penny about them, ask her about them real quick. Hi! I have a couple things I want to ask you about.
That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business. Yes, it's my my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
And we can ask Fitz about it.
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes, it's my...
Oh, no. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's continue on then. Let's go up to Poppy's room. Ooh, so cozy. This is what I want my room to look like one day. My room is painted
A
black.
It is most definitely turned off.
Oh, there's her piano.
Oh,
Candles?
thank goodness. There are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
What's this?
It's a metronome for keeping time.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Use buttons to rotate all 4 metronome dials to the hoop up top. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so... Ooh, getting close. So we want... Maybe switch these? There we go. Like that?
There we go.
Perfect.
That was way easier than the time one.
What happened?
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Oh, the other half. Oh, is that what Poppy looked like? The ripped photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. The girl in the photo is using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones. The rest of the photo shows Fifi and Freya. It was hidden in Freya's room. I wonder...
There's something about that pink cassette tape. Something suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Hold on. I want to keep looking throughout the room first. This is the rose.
A single red rose. How very traditional.
Yeah, weird.
The bed?
That is the bed of a vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
Okay, what about the paper on there?
More handwritten sheet music.
Handwritten, okay.
Ah, yes, a giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor. Always a good omen.
It's an eye.
Clothes?
Just a bunch of clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
There sure are. I like the octopus lamp. This is cute.
It's an octopus.
No, it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Music?
Sheet music, presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
Ooh. Maybe we can play it at some point? Sheet music has been framed and is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright?
Okay, and then the dresser?
Anything in the drawers?
Nothing you need to know about.
What about these?
Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing. That is
I thought
the
vampires-
Okay,
this
that's
is
the
a
same
vampire
thing.
who needs firm
What about
support.
in here?
Empty.
Okay. And then I just had a thought.
A big glass door
This has the other piece of the puzzle for Fitz's room.
leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Give it to me. Okay, so we know... Yeah. Haha, I think this is correct.
Something happened.
That must be it.
Because I remembered what Fitz's was.
And the door's still locked.
Oh,
I still feel like we made some sort of progress.
can you look at it?
Didn't we solve this already?
We did, but the door's...
Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of this so I can use it on Fitz's door. There we go. Okay, so when we go back to Fitz's room later, we have that. Okay, now let's go straight to Poppy. It's nice that it reminds you of something that's very important that you need to check on. This.
I don't know what that is.
Weird, considering we found it hidden in your room.
Well, my room is full of junk. There's probably a bunch of stuff hidden in there.
Yeah, but you had to have put it there at some
I
point.
don't mean like... Please stop talking to me. Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're
What's
just
your rose?
unusual.
Maybe?
Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No, we found it in Penny's room.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh,
Can you
yes.
play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
I think what I want to do with that, hold on, not that, where's my stuff? Here it is. I'm gonna listen to the watery tape again. No! The gramophone! Give me the gramophone. No, not that. There we go. Can I play the tapes? How do I play the tapes again? Oh, I guess it doesn't let me, huh? Darn it. Okay. Okay, what else can I ask her? Ooh, suspicion.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
But you are known to have the cassette tapes,
It's
so...
not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
You used to like these colors, somebody gave it to you as a gift, somebody changed the color of the tape.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare.
Because it had to be
the
you in the
cassette tape.
photo.
Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
This photo.
Let's take a closer look at this.
The pink cassette tape. Pink cassette tape. There we go. The pink cassette player. Okay, so the pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo. Yes.
The pink cassette tape found at
Yes.
the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
Ooh. Wait. This? Yeah.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Photos prove Poppy hates Fifi and Freya now. Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
Passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's all coming together. It's so good. Okay, we can go up here now. Hello, astronomy tower. Ooh, cool.
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
It's kind of cool.
I would look at it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wait a minute. Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Rotate the 5 planets, the sun, moon around the middle. Oh. Okay, so we want to get it to Do you want it in between the lines, perhaps? Oh, I'm on to something here. So perhaps... Okay, so this is correct in some capacity. So I think it needs to be... No, I think it does need to be, they need to be on this side. So perhaps the moon on this side? The sun on this side? No. Let's see. Let's switch them back around again. Can we move these? Oh, we can. Okay, okay, okay. That makes it. Okay, so I think. Okay, so how about we move these on either side, perhaps? See how that looks. No, that's not correct. Oh boy. Oh wait, I'm onto something here though. I definitely think it needs to be on this side. So maybe, okay, we can try and figure it out from here. Maybe like this. Or maybe it has to be... Oh, I'm onto something here. Okay, I think that one's correct. Maybe this one needs to be switched with this one? Okay, so this one's correct. This one is not correct. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Perfect.
I got it.
Yes!
I'm impressed.
I'm also impressed with myself.
Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
What is
There's
it?
a
I want to
little
know.
hatch underneath. What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
Fifi's research? The golden beetle. Various research notes and diagrams. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton composed of a mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, records over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible, this mistid has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those that see it. Interesting. Is there anything we can look at more closely? No.
It's tidier than my desk. The notebook is untouched. It's completely blank.
So, even the most well-used notebooks start off blank.
Sure.
It's tidier than my desk. The notebook is untouched. It's completely blank.
So, even the most well-used
Okay, so
notebooks...
let's see. What about these?
What is it?
It's clearly some kind of large
planets?
device.
You're not wrong.
What up here?
A spyglass to the stars. Volumes 1 to 12.
They're in very good condition.
Mm-hmm.
Let's at least introduce ourselves before touching his telescope.
I want to touch it though.
Always a good roll.
It's a chart of the solar system. Which planet are you from, Sally? Trinkets.
They're clearly gizmos. Pretty.
Outside?
It's too cloudy to see any stars right now.
So what
It's
is he
also
looking
daytime.
It's
also daytime.
at? Alright, dude. What's up?
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. They're whispering.
Uh-huh.
So quiet, and yet
You can see
so
'em, okay.
loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
That was funny.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Helpful.
Alright.
Me?
Tell us about yourself.
Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little. I mean, yes, I've
Oops,
studied the
oops, I didn't
stars
mean
for
to do
over
that.
35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return. Nor would I expect it to.
His weird
I
hand
am
motion.
nothing but a
Stroking
humble
his beard.
interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the Cosmos I say hi.
The day
All right, tell
began
us,
as
what
any
happened
other,
yesterday?
with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the fellow tower later
A tug
that
of
evening.
fate? Or suspicious things.
My Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. She... Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Because she's a suspect.
Oh no, I can personally vouch for her innocence.
Yeah, but you're also
never...
a suspect, so you can't vouch.
Well, the truth is, she loved Freya very dearly.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been even since she left.
Where did she go?
Away. She went away.
Or she was murdered.
What do you want me to say? He's the gardener.
He's a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
What happened to his parents, do you know?
His father, Flint, is Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
What about his mother?
Emily? I've not met her. She never actually married into the fellow family. Her relationship with Flint was, it was short-lived. Ah, yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness knows what'll happen when she takes charge. I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a microscope.
She doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye on her. Dangerously
Well, she
intelligent,
is.
that one.
You sound jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh no, we operate on very different wavelengths. Literally. He should learn to make the most of his lot in life. And he does have a lot in life.
You're talking about money?
Among other things, but yes, he currently has agency over a small fortune. That is, if he hasn't already squandered it or lost it.
You
A
two don't
gambler?
get on?
Oh no, we're the best of friends. Nobody could deny her talent. She was remarkable, artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Was she ever interested in astronomy?
I don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire her. But I think she was captivated by more tangible things here on Earth. My daughter loved her.
Yeah, like the birds.
Fiona, too. That said, in the last year or so, more and more I've begun to notice her by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours. She must have
Interesting.
explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did.
Yeah, because of Poppy and Fifi, though.
Ah, Penelope, our resident ornithologist.
Penny's your niece, is that right?
At this moment in time, until she marries the gardener.
She'll still be your niece.
Yeah, it's just
But
doing
she'll
your niece,
depart
dude.
from the world of the Pointers and join the Fellows. Like rats deserting a sinking ship.
Goodness.
A listless soul drifting
That's the
through
second
the
time she's been called
ether.
that, I feel like.
What's wrong with her?
Not sure. She's always been troubled. Comes from a dysfunctional family. I'd say you could ask her about it, but I think you might find that to be a bit of a dead end.
That was kind of tasteless.
I don't especially want to talk about myself. Introspection often leads to vanity.
Wait, does it?
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
I'm not sure if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
83.
Yeah, we don't have time.
No, we don't have time.
Hard to read, that one, but she
You
seems to
call
know
her.
what she's doing.
For
She's
what,
kind of
though?
mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you.
Damn. No, but what is her deal? Shoot. Okay. Let's ask about this first.
We found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid. I think it must be something left behind by a previous inhabitant of Tangle Tower. I'm not the
previous
first
inhabitant.
scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. This is the first piece that Primrose ever learnt on the piano.
Oh.
Primrose, that is Poppy's mother. She passed it down to Poppy when she started teaching her how to play.
Poppy's piano teacher was her mother.
Of course. Warms my heart to know that after everything, Poppy still has it up on her wall.
Interesting.
What a precious photograph. She hasn't changed a bit, has she?
Who?
Oh, if you don't know, perhaps I don't either.
It's Poppy. But,
What kind of flower is that?
We're not sure. I think it might be the only one of its kind.
Primrose would know. My wife was a floriculturalist. Best in the field. That's a flower joke, but she was.
Interesting.
Well now, that is most definitely none of my business. Quite possibly none of yours either.
Let's see. What about the painting?
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real blood on it? The whole thing is rather vulgar.
It's also not finished either. Yeah. But, like, it's not finished in a way that's, like, it's, like, diagonal. So, like, the corner here is not finished, which is weird. Okay, birds.
That's rather
We're
a
just gonna
small
go on a line.
cage for 3 birds,
It's for the
isn't
best.
it? But then, Aren't we all trapped in a cage? Curious creature, isn't it? Some sort of amphibious bipedal fish man.
Playing a trumpet.
Playing a trumpet, yes. Oh, you found a murder weapon?
Steady on. It's just a gardening trowel.
Looks like a weapon to me.
We didn't get a look at her body. We don't know.
A diary can be
If
a
she was actually killed
wonderful
by a
outlet
knife,
for an
with a knife.
outpouring of one's soul.
How do you know it's a diary?
I suppose I don't, but it does look like a diary.
It does.
This looks a little rushed, even by Felix's standards.
At least he tried.
Yes, I suppose it's good for the old fellow to have a hobby. Keeps his mind from decaying, you know. This is supposed to be Felix, is it?
I think so.
I see he's afforded himself considerable artistic license. Poppy's two closest
Nobody
friends.
seems to like Felix.
Freya looks so innocent there. These were drawn by Freya? She must have drawn that one of Hawkshaw rather recently.
I guess.
Oh, she did.
Freya was well acquainted
didn't even
with
think
the
about that.
abstract, I'll say that much.
What does it look like to you?
To me, it's a big, red
Rock.
thing.
What
Oh,
a fascinating
looks
interpretation.
like a rock to me.
He's right, though. It is a big red thing.
That's a very old book, isn't it? Looks like someone could have taken better care of it.
I like the look of a well-read book. Better than one that's never been opened.
Ah, well put. Fitz seems rather keen to grow things like this in his greenhouse, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can't eat it. Makes you wonder why he bothers at all.
True, but like, some plants are just meant to look pretty.
What's this?
It looks like it might be a telescope. Thought you might know something about it.
Well, it certainly is a telescope. It has a part there to screw onto a tripod, you see? It's rather small, though. I'm not sure you could see many stars with it.
No, probably not.
Is this important?
Possibly.
Curious little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment. It was empty when we opened it.
How
He's
bizarre.
suspicious.
Can't a woman keep an empty egg in her room?
He's messing up a lot of...
I haven't seen that tape for a long
speech.
time. Who broke it?
No idea.
Ah, well, possessions are fleeting, my friends. Pointer property originally, purloined by the fellows. Typical. Here's a thought. Do you suppose the paintbrush could be the murder weapon? After all, it was found at the scene, right next to Freya's body.
Wouldn't it have
I
blood on it,
guess
though?
it's possible.
But like, on the, like, handle, not the brush? Oh no, I already
I
asked
find
about
that
this.
painting.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with the whole...
Sorry.
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar. Isn't the process of decay fascinating?
It's not really decaying. It's plastic.
It's becoming one with nature, all the same. A very old statue indeed. I'd recommend you leave it well alone. The poor fellow's in bad enough shape as it is.
I don't think so.
Not exactly a wealth of information, is
He's
it?
hiding something
It's
for
enough.
sure.
So which one is Tangle Tower?
What's that?
There are two towers, right? Flora's tower and your astronomy tower.
Neither? Truly, I have no idea. You'd have to ask Flora.
She named the house?
The whole thing is a result of her squabbling with her family.
With
Oh,
Felix, you mean? Her
interesting.
husband?
No, her brother and sister.
Yeah,
and
with her
father. The Remington family was a rather tumultuous little unit, you see. I don't think Flora has spoken with any of them in over a decade.
Damn. It's a long time. Okay. Back to this. Statement, please.
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever, then?
Penny
Quite.
also saw her.
I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of
He's
the
saying
room.
he went with them, but he didn't go with anybody.
Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went
Suspicious.
downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
Okay.
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
Yes, I want to go over them all. Exciting. Alright, suspect statements.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That
Somebody's been lying for sure.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Okay, so they do line up then.
The ground's moist. Wonder how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
Okay.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all.
Okay, no, we don't need to run through them all. We don't have anything else, do we? We do need to go into... Okay, we haven't looked at these in a while, but I do want to go to the to Fitz's room. Here. Because I want to open that door.
It's locked. But
I thought we were.
are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Okay, let me pull up the photo here. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this. So one is here. One is here. Another one right here. Whoops. Not there. Here. And then this one up top.
It made a noise.
I guess that was right. Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
Hopefully. Also, where's Freya's body? Ooh, pretty.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared
The
for.
petals.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Ooh. A slightly weathered statue of a strange creature holding a lute. A pair of earmuffs have been placed on the head of the statue. Okay.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Special feathers. Feathers were mostly found resting on the tongue of the large stone frog.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's
Yes.
ask her about it.
In a minute, I want to look at everything here first.
Ah, a little water feature.
It's making me sleepy.
Wonder how it's hooked up. A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges too?
I wonder if it goes down into the tank.
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Dragonfly?
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon. The door into Poppy's room.
So only Poppy and Fitz can get into the garden?
Ah, I guess so.
Interesting.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof.
It's so relaxing.
There's this, and then there's this cracked egg
I
over
might
here
just stay
too.
here.
Oh, shall I go finish the investigation on my own?
That'd be great. More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
The bridge?
Oh, good. A bridge. I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff.
This is true. Okay, now, I guess this is a bench? I don't see anything else that looks super important. So let's go talk to Penelope. Let's ask her about the stuff first.
There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question. Lovely. Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is
We could
this?
ask Fifi about
We
it.
were hoping you might know.
No, can't say I... Freya, perhaps. I know she was always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? I thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
Jesus.
I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
It's definitely Poppy, obviously. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this.
So... yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from Red Roses.
They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses. And who they belong to.
Let's do it. Okay. The roses.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
Yes.
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Well, you would have access through it.
Is it
through
really only
Fitz's room.
accessible from those two bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
Flying? Okay. Oh, okay. So, what do we got? One of, let's see, okay. Penny's flower. Ooh. Hold on. Poppy and Fitz. Pointer's telescope. What does that have to do with it? One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz. So just spy on Poppy and Fitz. And steal evidence from them? But it didn't work. And steal money from them because they were planning a murder. I guess because they were planning a murder?
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz because they were planning a murder. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay.
One of Penny's birds
Oh, that's right.
was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
The feathers.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Let's do it. Feathers. The yellow feather? Yeah, because it's also green. This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it escaped, when it visited the rooftop garden.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! No Two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize.
What does this have to do with
This
Freya,
really
though?
isn't your burden to bear.
Let's see. Let's go down to Hawkshaw. Because we're going to ask her about some things. Okay, people first.
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
Poppy
has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay.
I'll
Ask
say
about
this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers. In secret.
Whoa,
Ooh.
scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting... restless. Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely. Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Yeah.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious. Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself.
That it?
What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
Okay, now, things. I wanted to ask her about... What was the specific thing that I wanted to ask her about? Let's ask her about this first.
You consider that important evidence, do you? Who's that?
Not sure. It doesn't really look like anyone we've met so far.
Strange.
Okay, ask her
Have
about
you
the statue.
deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no, then. Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Okay, so what about... Let's ask about this.
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Oh, not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
One of 3 statues depicting the same creature.
Yeah.
This one is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs. For blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music.
Doesn't like music.
Where did you
I
find
guess I could have
those?
asked Penny about it.
You have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories. But they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them. Is that a clue?
Dunno. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree. Doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they?
Okay.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And,
Oh.
What is it?
Why was
It's
it
my
in
handheld
Fifi's office?
microscope for
Or in the library?
up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
We still don't know why she was here, because we questioned Professor Pointer about her, but he wasn't budging on anything.
Some breed of amphibious humanoid, potentially bipedal, although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
Or, you know,
I think
under
you'd
his
be
bed.
surprised as to what people leave lying around.
This is true.
3 birds, 1 cage. What makes them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
You might want to. Okay. What about this?
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
We're trying to.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
We don't have all of the items yet. I'm gonna go to... Let's go to the garden. I want to ask Fitz about the trowel. His glowy eyes. Okay. This.
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
Okay.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Okay, and what about the potted
This is a
fruit?
good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it. A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
But she's your fiance. Hold on.
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
Lies. You lie.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong? Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know. Felix is a
Suspicious.
contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Okay, Professor
I
Pointer.
imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always
who
curious
gave
about
Penny
what
the
I'm growing in
flower?
the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
It's
Ask
of
about
no
this.
interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Okay.
How
Better.
odd. That looks like it might belong to Poppy. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay, so he knows what's Poppy's.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Interesting.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all
But
when
could
I
it
saw
been
her
something else?
after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Kneeling on the floor where, though?
There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
Oh, interesting.
That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
He should have.
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
But Hawkshaw was in the greenhouse. Did he know that, though?
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me.
But it's up
Could
in
never
the
get it to
Thor's
live
tower.
more than a couple of weeks. Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you
The
think
real
it's a
thing.
painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
Interesting.
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you, in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Are we done?
Suspicious.
It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
Felix made that? Huh. That's quite sweet, really.
Okay, I'm glad he's giving me short answers.
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want.
We can ask Phoebe about it.
What's with the broken glass? Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not. Those petals, they,
What?
they're red.
Any idea who this is?
No.
Yes,
no
you
idea.
do. You absolutely do.
Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course. Wait, those are mine. The earmuffs.
Oh,
They went
they're
missing
yours?
about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a
Earmuffs for
chainsaw, do
gardening?
you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's fair.
Genius.
We found these up in the rooftop garden.
I'll have
Do you know
Poppy
how long
should put
they've
them up
been
there.
No, it could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
Okay, that's everything for him.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Okay, let's see what we got.
So, Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife.
Wait, where'd that
And I
report
don't
come from?
sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much.
Oh yeah,
But
she did say that,
she
didn't
was
she?
mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Phoebe did see Fitz, but he was holding something else. Perhaps he was holding the trowel?
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
Perhaps the trowel?
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Okay. A single feather. Maybe this? Is used by Fitz. Is part of a matching set with... Was used to bury something. A potted flower! Yes, 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 yes. In Poppy's room? Not Poppy's. Penny's room.
An ornate trowel was used to bury a potted flower in Penny's room. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
In... Is part... In the... Not in the greenhouse. In the garden?
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to cut a potted flower in the garden. Nope.
Okay, no.
An ornate trowel was used... That's not right.
Okay, which means that Penny's room is correct. Which one is not correct? Okay, so it's this one. It's the only thing... Ornate trowel is the only thing that can destroy. Is part of a matching set. Is used by Fitz to cut. Is used by Fitz to look after. Yeah,
An ornate
that makes
trowel
sense.
is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That flower.
Yes?
I've never seen it before.
We need a
Lies.
clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
Wait, what do we have? Directly with the flower from Penny's room. What do we have? What do we have that would compare?
That's not right.
Okay.
We need a clue that's got some connection to this one.
What do we have?
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Also not right. Do we not have what we need?
Let's take a closer look at these.
Oh, this one. The heart on the pot. Oh, the soil. The pot in the soil. In Penny's room matches the pot and the soil in the greenhouse.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
That makes sense.
Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence?
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
Oh, it does look exactly like her, you're right.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again. When she's not there, water the flower, change the soil, just trying to keep it alive.
It is pretty though. Okay. That's what we got for him. Let's go back to her and ask her about a couple more things. We haven't asked her. Wait, I thought we asked her about everybody. Oh no, we're not talking to her yet. Hold on. We haven't asked her. Yeah, Penny.
Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage. Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Interesting. Okay. Items.
I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective.
Okay. What about the golden
You
beetle?
get some weird insects around here, but I've never seen one like that.
I'm not sure anyone has.
Freya might have. She used to keep beetles in a box in her room.
Why?
For fun, obviously.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belonged to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones. Like he's in the recording studio with his guitar.
He does look silly.
No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. Can't remember exactly.
Interesting.
I see a lot of birds up in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet. Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No. Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think?
She may have used it. Because we found it in the library, didn't we? I can't remember now. Let's see. Let's go to Fifi's room. We have a lot to ask her about as well. People?
Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix
feel
is
that.
my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the two possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct. Name, Percival Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me.
She doesn't like him.
Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27. Profession, ornithologist. Likes, birds. Dislikes, insects.
Oh.
Notes, Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her. Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Valid. She's valid for that. Okay. Items.
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No?
No.
I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh yes, it has a telescopic lens. It could only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Okay, diary.
A book.
Yours.
My book.
And what's in it?
Pages. What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you don't want the house, just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
Freya!
The
What about
statue
this?
itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the harp. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are.
We're hoping you might have a clue. I guess
I
not.
require facts. What do you know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then she fell.
Correction. She was stabbed with something. There was no knife found at the crime scene,
Apart from the one in the painting.
which as a mere abstract representation does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife.
She makes a point.
This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right, but why?
I do not know why. Curious. Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
She does have those
The
special
red
glasses.
paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
Fitz said to go back and check Flora's room again.
The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Oh, so it was very recent.
Is she laughing?
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Would it though?
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends.
On what?
On the structural integrity of your teeth.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No. My mother has not been in the library for some time.
So who was reading it then?
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
Or it could be Hawkshaw. The red. Interesting.
There is a drawing of me,
Now that I'm
a
looking
drawing
at
of
it.
Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz. This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third. A wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint.
Oh. You
It
make
is
a
a
point
model
there.
of Freya,
There's
made
the
by
red
my
paint.
father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya? That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is. Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think
She
it was
left her?
Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
But someone else was in the music
I am
room. Poppy
scared
said
of
that.
birds.
Why?
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh.
Who is this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next! It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
Who is that in the photo?
I'm quite sure that I have no idea.
So this is interesting that people keep talking about Poppy. They don't recognize
item
her,
from
or they
Poppy's
do. They
childhood.
won't say.
Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
Yeah, but Poppy said that you were having problems with her.
Now this is interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Nope.
In fact, you could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Yeah, you could.
I would not say that, however.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, it would be quite naive. To study science in any field is to study the connections between all matter in the universe, living or inanimate.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues.
She knew they were
What
earmuffs.
a
That's funny.
mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Okay, so that's everything for her.
There's
Okay.
something about that diary we found in Fifi's
Yeah, the
room.
diary.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Yes,
There's
let's ask.
something about Hawkshaw's handheld microscope. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about
Ooh.
it.
Okay, we're gonna work on Fifi first. Suspicion.
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10.
So, there are secrets written in here?
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
Fifi's diary. It's Fifi's diary and she has written in it.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's somebody else's diary? It's not a diary
It's
at
not
all?
a diary at all.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
The note? Perhaps this?
That's not it.
No.
That's not it.
What about these?
That kinda makes sense. But no.
Okay. I was close. What about this one?
That's not it.
No? What would it be then? A photo?
That's not it.
What about the sheet music?
That's not it.
No. What do we compare? The letter?
That's not it.
No.
We need a clue that's got a
Yeah, I
connection.
need a connection to that one. Oh!
Let's take a closer look at this.
So it's Freya's diary. Didn't even realize that she had that in the photo. This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to
This
Freya.
blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Okay. Let's see. Personal Fifi didn't know, or Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something...
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will
Did she
open it.
possibly killed herself?
However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
All right.
Interesting.
Fifi unlocked the diary.
Finally. What's in there?
Let's find out. It's back, in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soul Bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. I found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them, all 5, eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. Okay. Interesting. What do you make of it, then?
A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Okay, no. Let's see. Let's go back to, this area here. I want to look at this harp again.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Yes, I want to look at it. What symbols are there? There's piano keys. So it can't be solved yet.
Let's come back later.
Weird, okay.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's just...
Is it working?
No.
Okay, let's go back up to Flora's room then. Oh wait, no, we have Hawkshot a question.
This little microscope thing, you said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense if you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course,
The beetle?
I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
The beetle.
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
Why though? It's not a microscope
It's
at
not
all.
a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
The handheld microscope. Oh wait. Wait, hold on. No, it's a telescopic lens. According to Fifi, uses a magnifying glass. So Hawkshaw Hawkshaw stole it? Doesn't use Fifi's eye here. According to Hawkshaw, the handheld microscope uses a microscopic lens. According to Hawkshaw, uses a microscopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it.
The handheld microscope, according to Hawkshaw, uses a magnifying glass.
Oh no, microscope.
So Hawkshaw lied about it. No.
This one.
The handheld microscope, according to Hawkshaw, uses a microscopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it.
No, I got
That's
it.
not right.
So a telescopic lens, or no, a handheld microscope. According to Fifi, uses a microscopic lens.
The handheld microscope, according to almost, maybe just
Which one is wrong? This one.
The
This one?
handheld microscope,
Yeah.
according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens. So
I was getting
Hawkshaw
confused because it
lied
said
about
the
it.
handheld, and I thought it said a
I'm
handheld.
inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
You were a
Mhm.
child. What did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy.
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Yeah, because she had the Beatles. So, let's go back up here. Take a look around.
A little pot plant.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
But it's the plant. The eye.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing. The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood. Right, and no real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Flora was present. She was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound in her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint.
There it is. The unfinished...
So, what?
Freya's that way.
Like she was stabbed through the painting, maybe?
Supposedly, Freya was working. Looks like she
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Poppy says that Freya would mix all the colors she would need. The red substance on the palette brush was discovered to be blood, not paint. Can we get a reaction out of her for something? What about...
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
There's gotta be something in here that we can get a reaction from her on. No.
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked?
Just checking everything to... Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
We don't actually have everything.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
I thought she was gonna say something too. This is probably Hawkshaw.
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies? You haven't seen this yet, have you?
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people next to you?
Do you know anything about these birds?
Because she knew about birds.
Birds in general?
Because her sister played
Do
music
you know anything
too.
about this beetle?
Do you recognize any of these feathers?
Okay. We didn't get anything from that.
The outline of Freya Fellow. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
What? Oh, wait. The canvas is showing that it's far away. Can I do something with this? No? No, that's not what I wanted. How do I get something to react?
The outline. There's a single. No real.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the.
So?
So she was probably.
Let's check the case file again.
Flor's present. Yeah, she's shown as being far away. But I can't do anything with this. I don't know how this thing is useful. Interesting. Can I go back and talk to her? Can I ask her about it? No. I can't.
It's a garden, I think. Ready when you are.
Let's see. We still have other people to ask things about, but I think that is where I'm going to go ahead and leave it for now. Just checking to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah. I think that's about all we can do for the moment. But we still have more people we can go to and ask about things. So until next time, I will go ahead and leave it here. Hopefully we can discover the culprit in time. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!